Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would show you guys my current favorite makeup products, but doing my everyday go-to makeup routine. I've never done a video like this on my channel before, which is it's been a long time coming. So I don't know if you guys were ever curious about what I look like on a day-to-day basis, the people around me, what they see when they think Anna. This is it. So if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look and you want to see what some of my current favorite makeup products are, go ahead and keep watching. So to start off with primer, I've been really loving the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I know it looks purple. I was a little weirded out by this when I first got it, but when you blend it out, there's no purple cast to it whatsoever, and I feel like it really neutralizes and cools the skin. And this is very different to the Backlight Priming Filter. That one is way more glowy and shimmery. This one has an extremely natural glow to it. I find that it's more hydrating than that one. This one just feels a bit more refreshing on the skin. It has a thinner, more watery consistency. I love both of the primers. This is just what I've been using lately. And then I thought I would try out this sponge today. How beautiful is this? This is the Real Techniques Miracle Diamond Sponge, something like that. And I love that this isn't too dense. I have tried this before and I had a difficult time working with it. And you'd think that because of this fine tip, it would be really easy to blend things out in the little crevices and cracks like concealer, for example. But because of how thin and flimsy it is, it's literally impossible to blend out. It just doesn't move the product. It doesn't do anything. But I hear people raving about this all the time, so I want to continue to try it out. I'm not a fan of this section of the sponge. And then for foundation, I have been loving this. It is so glowy and beautiful. You guys know that's my thing. This is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I have mine in the shade 710 Classic Ivory. And this has such a refreshing spa-like smell. Oh my gosh, I love the smell. And the only negative I have to say about this foundation is that it doesn't last the longest on my skin. Not terrible or anything like that, but not as long as I would prefer, just because I have really long days. So I will show you guys my little makeup hack in a sec. But this just looks extremely healthy on the skin. It's the healthy foundation, and I just love the glow that it gives. And the coverage is light to medium. It's buildable, but you're definitely not going to get full coverage with this. My personal favorite type of coverage is medium, so this is just perfect for me. Now for my concealer, I've been reaching for this all the time. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This happens to me in every single video. I might not show you all of the edits, but happens all the time. So this one is in the shade Fair Warm, which is definitely too light for me. I royally suck at picking out concealer shades. It's so frustrating. Right now I need to go back to Ulta and return a shade because it was too dark for me. I'm just all over the place. But I lost the receipt to this, or the package or something like that. So I'm just going to use it up. I'm just going to have that Kim K under eye, But this has a medium coverage, so if I got the Tarte Shape Tape in this color, I would be screwed because it would just be way too white. But it looks fine once I blend it all out. Just next time I repurchase, it's gonna be a different color. I think the reason this happens to me is because I will get a concealer that's too dark for me. So then the next time I get a concealer, I get it too light. Then it's too dark. It's just a back and forth mess. But yeah, I really enjoy this concealer. It's nice and lightweight. It has that medium coverage that I love. It blends really nicely into the skin, and I never have issues with it not pairing well with the foundation. Then I'm going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I use this on a daily. I can't put it down. It is so beautiful. It has the slight bit of a banana tint to it, but it's not too dark yellow where it's going to cancel out all the brightness you did with your concealer. And this never makes my skin look dry. It sets my makeup in place all day long. It looks so smooth. It's just perfect. I literally just load on the powder because my under eyes will crease really badly if I don't. And then I always make sure to bake my smile lines because they're outrageous. I'm a person with a lot of expressions, so it's a must. And with those expressions also come eyebrow raising and looks like that. So I always set my little forehead line here. I don't have Botox or anything like that, so we're just gonna, you know, deal with what we got. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm just obsessed with this. This is the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in the shade Medium Plus. Here we go. And I just love this powder because it makes your skin still look like skin. It doesn't make you look dry at all. It gives your face a very like creamy satin kind of finish. It's kind of a funny adjective, like, ooh, I want creamy skin. Do you want to eat it? I was obsessed with using brow powder for the longest time, but oh my gosh, this makes my brows look so good. It's the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and it's in the shade Universal Taupe. I love this consistency. I haven't found a brow pencil with this consistency yet. Like, everything is either just like a little bit too dry for my taste or a little bit too creamy, and this is just like that perfect in between. You get a spoolie on the other side. It's just, I feel like, so underrated. And then for my brow gel, this is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara. I've been raving about this non-stop. I can't do my brows without this now. Like, oh my gosh, it is so good. This keeps my brow hairs up in place longer than any other brow gel I've ever used so far in my life, high-end or drugstore. It's so good. So good. It just emphasizes every little hair, lifts them up, and the only thing I don't like about it is how big the spoolie is. So I do have to be a little bit more careful because I don't have like super big like Zendaya brows, you know. For my bronzer, you guys have no idea how obsessed I am with this, and no one talks about it. Like, it's so good. Please buy this if you need a bronzer. If you need a freaking good bronzer. If you're someone who loves being ultra bronzed, you want something with that warm, rich, terracotta, delicious shade, and you want something that's just gonna be foolproof, like an amazing pigmentation, not where you have to apply, but then it's not like, oh my gosh, holy crap, that's way too much. Just like the perfect buildable amount. It's so blendable, you're never gonna get patchiness. It's literally phenomenal. This is the Lottie London Tan Time Bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Light Medium. I can't put this down. Whenever I'm like, I need that bronze goddess look, which is me just like every day, that's like my go-to want in life, this is what I go for. And I always like to bring my contour a little bit above where my natural, you know, contour would be, just because in the blending process it will be brought down a little bit, and I don't want my cheekbones to look like all the way down here. And you don't want to bring it too high, of course, because that'll look a little bit ridiculous, but just that little lift, that little facelift is just going to make you look even more like Angelina Jolie. So, and every time I wear this bronzer, people are like, oh my gosh, like, you look so bronzed. Like, did you go to the beach? No, girl. It's Lottie London. But I actually did go to the beach yesterday. And you guys know all I wear, like all I wear, is peachy blush. I'm always talking about peachy, orangey blushes. I'm sure you guys are sick of it, but maybe some of you are like as hyped as I am about it because you are the same way. And I've just been adoring, loving, fantasizing about this blush. It's the Flower Beauty Flower Pots Powder Blush, and this is in the shade Peach Primrose. And even though I have so many peachy orangey blushes in my collection, this is so different from what I have because it has that like bronzy undertone to it. I'll show you. So you're still gonna get that orangey warmth, but do you see how that is just like adding to the whole bronze effect to the face? If you want to start with peachy blushes, but you don't want to go like full bright, full coral, you know, orange moment, I would definitely recommend this blush. The pigmentation is beautiful. It has an incredible satin formula, and can we just like talk about this packaging? Like, it's simple, but I love it because it has those rose gold accents to it and it's clear. I love the rose imprint. And even though this isn't a nude blush, it just goes with every makeup look. and I just feel like it's perfect for every season. Now for my highlighter, I feel like this product has just like changed the game in terms of highlighter formula, because the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter just looks like nothing else I've ever put on my skin. It looks so natural, like so one with your skin. It doesn't look powdery in the slightest, and like when you turn your head in that perfect lighting, it's just like boom. It looks wet, it looks glossy. You can make this look super natural on your skin, or you can build it up to be ridiculously blinding. It's just the perfect shade. It looks so beautiful on so many different skin tones. It doesn't emphasize texture. Like whenever I open up my highlighter drawer, this is like one of the first things that I look at and want to reach for, because it's just foolproof. And oh, what was that? Am I the yodeling boy in Walmart? And when it comes to my everyday makeup routine, I honestly don't have time to do full-blown eyeshadow looks. So to be honest, I just pop in bronzer, whatever bronzer I'm using for the day, and I just put that in the crease and all over my lid. So if I'm not gonna go for an eyeshadow look that day, this is what I always do, just because I feel like it looks really weird when I'm so bronzed everywhere, but then like my eyes are like white and there's like no dimension there. So this is always what I like to do. And then of course I have to bring this on my lower lash line, and lately I've been just obsessed with bringing it super far down. I feel like it just dramatizes the whole like smoky eye look, even though it is more of, you know, a natural smoky eye moment, but I feel like this just makes your eyes pop so much more. And then I like to pop on a wing, just because I feel like it makes you look very, you know, sultry, cat-eye-ish. And you guys already know what this is. I don't even need to mention it. But for those of you who are new, it's the NYX Epic Ink Liner, literally full-on dupe for the Kat Von D tattoo liner. It's amazing. And then I love to do this step to add more attention and brightness to the eyes. So this is the Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof liner. This is in the shade Nude, and I like to use a nude color because it's not as like bam and fake looking as a white liner, but it's still gonna bring that attention and brightness to your eyes. Jeez, don't make fun of me. I know. So before I go in with my official setting spray, I have found a holy grail, like holy crap product. This is the MAC Fix Plus. Like obviously you guys all know what this is, but this is new to me. I bought this during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I bought 2 of them because they're 50% off, because I just had a feeling I was gonna love them, but I didn't know I was gonna love them this much. Like if you've been sleeping on MAC Fix Plus, wake up. Nothing makes my makeup melt to the level that MAC Fix Plus does. Like it just looks so beautiful and glowy. Like every tiny little hint of powder on your face gone when I use this. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And you can use this to enhance, you know, your highlighter, your eyeshadows. I'm sure you guys already know that, but I don't know if any of you guys are new, then that's the thing. And it smells so good, and the spritzer is amazing. I'm never gonna get any like weird, you know, dots on my face. So that's more of a finishing spray. And then to make my makeup last even longer, I just realized I didn't show you guys in my makeup hack for making your foundation last longer. I totally forgot to do it. Shoot. Well, I will tell you. Sorry. I'll apply my foundation, and once it's all, you know, blended out and applied, I'll take my sponge, open this guy up, spritz it, you know, twice, and then I'll just dab this all over my foundation, and then maybe do that like 2 or 3 more times just so I cover all the spots on my face, and that makes my makeup last so much longer when I use this spray. And that combination with like setting it with the sponge, and then, you know, when you're all done with your makeup, setting it again, it's foolproof. And then for my mascara, I actually got this in a BoxyCharm. It's the Butter London Double Decker Lashes Mascara. Like, look how giant this is. This is one of the best mascaras I've ever used in my life, and I don't want to run out of this because I actually never buy high-end mascaras. I just can't justify it because it's like, It's black. It goes on your eyelashes. I can justify it with like complexion products and lip products and eyeshadows, but when it comes to things like eyeliner, mascara, lip liners, I have a really hard time buying high-end versions of those products. So when she's out, but she's really, really good. And on an everyday basis, I always reach for a pale pinky nude gloss or like a shimmery gold gloss. Every once in a while, I'll change it up and go with like a bright red, an orangey red, a pinky red, just a different version of red. I've been really obsessed with the Jeffree Star I'm Shook Velour Liquid Lipstick, but I just happen to wear nude glosses way more. So today I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss in my favorite shade, Fortune Cookie. I'm sure you guys all know about this product, and they're not sticky at all. I cannot stand sticky glosses. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you might want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!